unique thing in India is the caste system. Okay, we have a beautiful system called as a family. Okay, then we have marriage. Then we have kinship. Then religion. Then we have a tribe. Okay, these are the few basic structure of the Indian society. It is a basic structure of the Indian society. Okay, I'll rub these things also, so you can easily understand the concepts well. See, before we go into it, we'll try to understand. I'll give you an equation. With this equation, you can understand any concept from now, whatever I am teaching. Okay? See, in any society, there will be a structure. Any society, there will be a what? Structure. In the structure, there will be problems. In any structure, there will be a problem. This is a human structure. It is a human structure. You know, human is the stupid animal. And is the advanced animal also. Okay, he has many problems. Basically, dog might not have a problem or other animal doesn't have a problem. But us humans, we have tremendous problems, right? So, whenever in the structure, whenever arises a problem, then there is a movements, revolts, or dissent, or whatever way they show their dissent. Okay, with this, policy change takes place. This policy change will impact again the structure of the society. This structure again have some problems. Again this step takes place. Again this cycle will goes on and goes on and goes on. If this cycle goes on and goes on and goes on, is called social change. And in a broader way, we can call it as civilizational change. Civilizational change. Okay? Can you able to understand what I am teaching? If you can understand this chart properly, whatever we study, any subject we study, is a very cakewalk for us. And you can easily write essays. For UPSC and Group 1, you can beautifully write essay, and you can write ethics also. For APPSC, we have ethics, right? Okay, you can able to write ethics very well. Okay. See, what constitutes the structure? That is a social structure. What constitutes the social structure is, Indian social structure is this. What is this? Salient features of Indian society, that is unity in diversity. Caste system. Okay. What do you mean by caste system? The word casta, the caste systems come from the word casta. Okay. It speak about, casta is speak about purity and impurity. Purity and impurity. Impurity and purity. Purity and impurity. Okay. Basically, this casta system came in the form of work, not through the birth. Okay. If you do a professional white collar job, that is a pure work. If you work little bit of blue collar job or in another works, okay, if you do, then it is called impure work. So based on the work, the caste system came. Unfortunately, in India, it led to the development of caste system. Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Sudra, and another thing is the Ati Sudra. Okay, they developed something. Basically, its origin is based on the purity and impurity of the work, not by the birth. But over a period of time, it is borrowed from the West. Okay, borrowed from the West. This thing has become part and parcel as a birth. Okay, now based on a birth, you are giving a caste system. Okay, birth, not based on the work. Whichever work you do, if you take a birth in the Brahmin community, you are a Brahmin by birth. Okay, even you are President of India also. Okay, if you are a, let's say, BC community, you will be BC only. Okay, so this society, social structure. Now we'll try to understand properly, intricately, minutely. Okay, what is the social structure now? Again, I'll write here. Okay, again I'll write here. So you can easily understand the concepts. First thing I'll write here, caste system. Okay, family. Okay, then kinship. Then what? Religion. Tribe. Okay, then what is there? Let's say other things. It led to the social structure, right? It led to the social structure. Can anyone tell me what is the fundamental unit of the society? What is the fundamental unit of the society? Family. Good. Family is the fundamental unit of the society. To explain you properly, okay, to explain you properly, what I am taking is, okay, I'm taking a family as an individual thing. Yes, what you asked is correct, but to understand society in a proper way, what I am taking is a family is a fundamental unit. Okay? Indian society, right? Indian society. Now I am taking Indian family as a individual entity in a society. See, group of families making what? Let's say community. Group of communities are making what? It's a society. Now, in a family, let's say mother is there and father, mother and father, mother and father. For them also, they will be have mother and father, mother and father. So for my convenience, I am myself calling as old age people. Old age people. Okay. She is my mother, he is my father. So for them, for my convenience, what I am taking 4 members. 4 members are, one is male child, another one is female child, another one is, let's say, a specially abled person. Specially abled person. One should not call them physically handicapped or a disabled person, because you are reminding him that he has something, he doesn't have something. So you are poking him. So you are physically disabled. So every person can do a act in a special way. You walk in a simpler bipedal way. He might walk with a stick. He might crawl. He can do the thing in special abled form, right? So one should not call them as a disabled person. Okay, what they need to be called? Specially abled person. You may hear through ears, but with the device he is listening. Can I ask you to listen with the device? Can you able to listen? So whatever activity we are doing, he may not do. Whatever activity he does, we may not do. So because of that reason, we have to call them a specially abled person. Okay. From today onwards, what we are calling them? Specially abled person. Okay. Then there is a possibility that LGBTQS community, there is a possibility. You and me cannot predict, right? See, you know LGBTQ, okay, for our understanding, okay, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer community, and sex not determined. Okay. I am not going into deeper it because there is a topic called as LGBTQ communities, their problems, their solutions, their act. Everything is there in our syllabus. Okay, everything is there in our syllabus. Then whenever we deal that subject, we will try to go there. But what I want to convey you here is, this is a basic fundamental unit of the family, right? This is a basic fundamental unit of the family. Basic fundamental unit of the society, right? This is my family. Do you have any problem with my family? Okay, do you have any problem? No problem with my family, right? I have mother and father. I have grandfather and grandmother. I am calling them as old age people. Okay, and I have 4 siblings. Okay, if you remove me, I have 3 siblings. My sister is there. My specially able person, sister or brother is there, or my LGBTQ community sister or brother is there. This is my family, beautiful family. We'll try to understand now what defines the society, what is the problem. What is the problem? Now, with your permission, I want to rub this thing, okay? Now, what I'll take is, I'll rub this also. Okay. Now, what I want to take is, I want to take my female, that is mother. My mother is a female, right? My mother is a female. From her womb to tomb, she has everything hurdle. Everything, at every stage she faces hurdle. Womb to tomb. Tomb ante teliyakapothe samadhi. Okay, womb ante meeku telusu. Okay, garbham. So, from her womb to tomb, she feels and she faces many problems. Not only from womb, before her womb itself, every parent used to pray to the God that first child should be the male, because he should not feel economical burden. Now, before his marriage or before he get married, okay, even our elders also wish us to wish as like first person has to be male, okay, because there is something called as Punnama Narakam, okay, the male child will push us away from the Punnama Narakam. There's a mythical stories all there. So she is in womb now, okay. We have trimesters. What do you mean by trimesters? 3 months. 3 months. This is a trimester, right? From her first trimester, okay, that sex might be determined in the 2nd or 3rd month. So, this is in a fetus. She is a fetus. Okay, she is in at the stage of fetus. If this fetus is determined by the doctor as a female child, then she will be terminated. This is called feticide. See, See how my mother is facing the problem. Okay, how a girl child will face a problem. For example, okay, by the God grace, she took birth. Okay, when she come to know she is a girl child, in her, okay, infancy, okay, infant stage, she will get discriminated because the girl child herself called as a bad luck. She will be cursed like bad luck and all the things. Even she doesn't know she is a girl at all. At that stage itself, she will be discriminated in such a way, she is a bad luck. Okay? Not in every family, don't think in a badder way. So to understand the Indian social structure, we are going in a deeper in a subject, that's it. Okay? So let's say in infancy, she will be cursed. Let's say she went to Anganwadi. Now, a male child is there here. A female child will be there. It's our tendency that we give double egg to the male child and a single egg to the female child. Sometimes that egg also snatched and it will be given to the male child. That means here what you are getting, malnutrition. If at all a baby girl or a baby boy, whomever it might be, if they are not getting a proper food, okay, their neurons will not develop properly. Okay. To teach you little bit, okay, we'll go to the biology also. Who's stopping us to go into the biology? This is neuron, you know, right? See, this myelin sheet will be there, this. So if my neurotransmitter want to go in a pocket, okay, this information want to grow. So if I don't get proper nutrition, this information go, leakage. Okay, something called as berry, wet berry, dry berry. Okay, wet berry happens in the heart. Wet, because it is wet, right? Your blood is wet. Dry berry in the now. So because of this reason, you see, majority of the girl child in rural and tribal areas, they are intellectually low. Because of this boost and Horlicks will give all kind of nutrition. And even in a home you see, only boy child will be given the nutrition. Okay, in movie like, what kind of movie that is? Ram Charan and her sister will become as IAS officer. Some movie is there, right? Bruce Lee movie. Okay, in Bruce Lee movie also we see. Okay, so boy child will be emphasized more. This will be happen in rural society. That means she is intellectually weak. She is becoming intellectually weak. So to understand subject I am teaching. Not every family, not Indian system is like this. To get a subject I am teaching like this. Okay, all are good luck only. This is not bad luck. This is good luck. Okay, she is also called as Lakshmi. But in another side of the coin, we are trying to understand the concept. Now, fortunately, she passed the Anganwadi. Okay, now she is going to school, primary school. She is giving her primary school. Now, in a primary school, you know something called as accessibility, something called as affordability. Basically, now there is a proximity of the school is good in every village and everything. Now we have developed. But if I go 5 years or 10 years back, then the situation is, it is not accessible because the distance is more. And now the concept comes from affordability. So should I send my girl child to the government school or convent? Basically, in every family, a girl child will be sent to the government school and a boy child will be sent to the convent school. Because there is a myth that a girl child will go to other's house, so whatever investment we are doing on a girl child is a waste. So if I do the same investment on a boy child, he will become officer, he will become entrepreneur. the amount will be, or the whatever luxuries will be enjoyed. So this is a myth will be there, myth is there, but now everything has been changed. Okay. So here also there is a called something called as discrimination. Something called as discrimination. Okay. Let's say accessibility and affordability. Here also we have seen what we have seen. We have seen little bit of problem with the girl child. Okay. Not with the girl child, with the society. Girl child is good only. Now she passed primary school 1 to 5th. Now she is going to secondary school now. Secondary school. Again I am rubbing this since you know this thing. See, now in a secondary school, here again these two principles, two A's will come everywhere. She has to go to the school. The accessibility now is a very difficult task. Primary school level, it is there, accessible. But in a secondary school, there is within 2-3 villages, one secondary school will be there. Within the distance of what? Let's say 1 to 2 kilometers, it is a far only. 1 to 2 kilometers are far only. And affordability now, affordability is a costlier affair. Costlier affair. And another thing is, for my girl child, something called as sanitary problem. Sanitary problem. How the sanitary problem? There won't be any toilets. Okay. There won't be any toilets. No, because of the Swachh Bharat and everything, it's been changed. But it is a dilapidated stage. Dilapidated stage. That means there is no access of water. There is no access of water. Or it's not functioning. These toilets are not functioning. Then this girl child will be getting a problem here. And another thing is, there is a myth that if she goes to the school, okay, few societies won't approve studying of the girl child. Few societies won't approve that if she studies, if she goes nearby villages, they feel like girl should not be sent to the other village. And another thing, in a secondary school level itself, there is a sexual abuse might take place. Okay? Sexual abuse might take place. So, since ancient period, a girl child is called as a pride of the family. Do you know Karam Chedu incident? Do you know in Guntur district, there is a greatest event, that is the worst event which took place. That is the Karam Chedu incident. Karam Chedu incident. This incident is this: SC community boys had in a school or a college institutions, what we do? We don't have any bias towards boy or girl. If you have a need, we go to girls and ask, can I borrow your pen? Do you have a tiffin box? Like this, we used to chit chat with them. They misunderstand that there is a dispute between this SC boy spoke with the OC girl. This turmoil, this incident, because of the only little bit of conversation between the SC and OC, because there is inequality, there was the fight between the two villages. Approximately more than 30 people have died. This is official report, but more than 270 people have buried. Okay, in Karam Chedu. This is near Guntur Palnad area. Okay, this is officially you will see in Ramahuja book and any society book you will study this kind of incident you will see in the society. So because girl child is upright, there is something called as inherently we have a caste system. Caste system. This caste system won't allow my girl child to go to higher schools. Okay, fortunately she passed in the exam. Now she want to go to a college now. Now she is going to the college. She is going to the college. Now there is a choice of either it should be taken arts group or science group. Now again it's the costly affair. Girl child need to be studied arts group because cheaper. Okay, science group either you have to go to the medicine kind of thing or engineering. This is a costly affair. So if you take a BA or BCom, for this government also giving so many incentives to encourage a girl scientist to come in a Indian fraternity. Okay, to upgrade the females also. There are many initiatives are there. We will be learning those initiatives in the classroom. Okay, in the upcoming classroom. But we will try to understand why we need to study Indian society. With this class, what we are going to learn. In upcoming classes, what you tend to learn and how it benefits to the exam. As a human, how it will help you. Let's say any competitive exam, it will convert human being into being human. Human being into being human. So this transformation has to come. This transformation has to come after your preparation. Hopefully it will come. Okay. Every human being is a biological thing. Okay. Who thinks about others is the being human. So after you become a bureaucrat also, okay, then you will definitely, now this coaching institutions itself change. Already you are being human itself, nothing, there is no this thing. Now there is a discrimination that there is the arts and the science. Now my girl child will be preferred to the art. Okay. Here also there is a discrimination. Again here there is so much of the problem. Society, modern society is growing up. There is a problems like acid attacks. Okay, acid attacks, sexual abuse, harassments everywhere. While you are going to the school, while you are in Uttar Pradesh, okay, if I am not wrong, majority of the rape, before this we don't have latrines, right? The majority of the rapes takes place while the lady going to a washroom kind of thing. Okay, she has to go to out, right? So she will become victim there. She will become victim. Harassment in all the forms. Physical form, mental form, everything she will be abused. Okay. And she will be discriminated. She will be discriminated in every form. Okay. This is at my college level. Now what? She got a job with so much of hardship. She got a job. She got a job. Again, during the job itself, during employment, everything has changed, but you need to know the history, right? How the India has been transformed. Again, here also the same thing, sexual abuse, harassments, discrimination in promotions. And basically offices are designed like that only the male washrooms will be there. There won't be a female washroom. So this is a torturous thing. Okay. Now she got a marriage age. She got a marriage age. Now there is a system in India that they don't approve the love marriages since there is no choice at all. There is no choice at all. Now it's a changing, society is changing. Now there is something called as, what it is called as, in Telugu we call as pelli chupulu. Like that is formal meet. She will be made like a doll. And the male used to come and watch and go. Only the interest and likability of the male, it will be not asked by the female. There is also discrimination. Everywhere there is a discrimination. Okay. There is no choice at all for her. There is no choice. Now what's happening? She got married. Something, stupid activity, something which is there, that is a dowry. Okay. Officially we call it as a gift. We don't call now as a gift. Because in Telugu we say, Katnam adu vadu gadide. Okay. But what we are modified it as, we modified it as a like gift from the uncle and aunt. Okay, dowry. Now, after getting married, there is a problem from the uncle and aunt side, family. Okay. Now, it is a patriarchal society. It is in a patriarchal society. What do you mean by patriarchal society? The society will be ruled by the male dominant. Okay. Male dominant. Even though she gets dowry with her, she can't spend any rupee with her own choice. If she does a job also, she has to give complete salary to her husband. Again, she has to ask for any pitiable and a simple thing also. She need to ask for 100 rupees, 200 rupees and all those things. But now the society has been changed, all those things. But this patriarchal society dominates the female, and she won't get economical independence, and she don't get a choice of decision making. She don't get a choice of decision making, and however she goes like she don't have a political independence also. However, she is a physically weak, because the longest gestation period and nurturing the baby is the humans only. Okay, up to 5 years, 3 years, the baby need to be nurtured. She is a physically weak, politically she is not independent, because there is a system in Uttar Pradesh that if not only in Uttar Pradesh, majority of the states in India, the Sarpanch will be female, the rule will be taken over by Sarpanch husband. Okay, Sarpanch husband. And there is a web series called as Sarpanch. Okay, if you watch that Sarpanch web series also, you tend to know. Okay, all the factors. Now, she doesn't have economical independence. Even though she earns the money, she has the power to spend of her own choice. Think about those who can't earn, those who are illiterate. How much trauma they will undergo, right? So much of the trauma they undergo. With whom she can share? She can't share with her husband because he don't understand it. She can't share with uncle and aunt. She can't share with the mother and father because they might think like my daughter is not happy at there. So and this is a psychological trauma. Leave about the psychological trauma. Now, there is something called as marital rape. That is the biggest, the bad thing which is there in India is the marital rape. There won't be any consent of the wife. Okay. There is a marital rape. There is some movie called A Great Indian Kitchen. Okay. If you get an opportunity to watch, please watch that also. Oh, I am not promoting any movie here, but on that movie, we got Hindu editorials. Even Kamal Hassan's party, okay, he introduced in his election manifesto, okay, there will be every month it will be given a salary kind of thing, pension kind of thing to all married women. So, if you see movies also, let's say, if you can watch Manabhumi movie is there. That movie is Narayana Murthy's movie. Bandanaka Bandi Katti, Ye Bandla Poto Kodko ani oka part untundi. See. Now, after that, you have seen like Ramulamma. After that, you have seen Sammakka Sarakka. What this Manabhumi will tell about feudal system. How capitalist, okay, encroaches and exploits the worker community. Now, in a Ramulamma movie, you will see like Naxalism or female child rape. Then in Sammakka Saraka also the same plot will be. So even movies also tells about what is the society, what is the demand of the society. Then you can ask me now now today's movie like what is that movie? Today's movies, rocking movies like Allu Arjun movie. So why this Pushpa movie coming, sir? Why? Because there is a demand of the society. Society has been changed now. There is no feudal system. There is no caste system. Okay, now education generation is improving. Aspirational society is improving. You don't have a job to attain. Unemployment is increased. So you need to drift to other things. Since you need to drift to other things, we are drifting to the cricket betting. We are drifting to the PUBG. Okay. So this is how you need to see the society. If everyone want to do something TikTok videos, now there is a new community called TikTok celebrities, social media celebrities. Why? There is a in newspaper, if you see, few of these TikTok celebrities, because there is a fall down of their followers, they have committed suicide. Okay, they have committed a suicide. Even if you see, because of the PUBG, there are many crimes has increased. In Hyderabad itself, if you see, a boy is playing a PUBG, okay. In domestic thing, we tend to help our mother, right? So there some incident took place. She's boiling a rice, so that led, okay. The mother requested his boy, please remove that lid, kind of thing, because during that command he has died. In what? In PUBG. So what he did, he took that sickle, kodavalu antaru kada, danto amma peek narkeshadu. Because there is emotional intelligence, and he did not attended the social things, and he has, and you have seen like many this PUBG, okay, many of the students and many of the young people got mad. How the society is changing? Are you understanding the concept? Now the society has changed such a way, in Tamil Nadu I think so. Every day that small boy, that the two brothers will be there, every day that small brother used to get a leg piece whenever they cook the chicken. Every time he is getting the chicken, leg piece. Now he requested his mother, I want chicken piece, leg piece today. But even though she forgot, and she again served that leg piece to the little boy. So he got so much of angry that he killed his brother for this leg chicken piece. Okay. So the society is changing. As a competitive, what we need to do, we need to see the problems. We need to find the solutions. There is a responsibility on us after we become a civil servants. Okay. We need to sensitize the people. See, if you see today's YouTube, everything is filled with the crime. Some accident took place on the road. What he does, he take a video and he will tell, like, he will selfie video also. He will take the live accident took place. He don't call to ambulance. And people tend to become insensitive that daily he is playing PUBG, right? He will be killing hundreds of the people. He will be watching everyday blood. So whenever he see live blood, he thinks like, every day I am killing hundreds of the people. What happens with one person? Okay, let them die. This kind of insensitivity took place. Okay, with this online bullying, social media bullying has been took place very randomly. And my girl child, my girl child is also bullied by through the social media also at college age. Okay, social media bullying. That is called cyber bullying. Thank you. Cyber bullying. Okay. Now, where is my girl child now? She is in a married state, right? Okay, she passed college and now married. Now, she underwent psychological trauma. She doesn't have economical independence. She has to ask. And she doesn't get a political independence. Because even though there is a 33% reservation bill in the parliament, it is there itself. It don't pass. Because majority of them are male. How come they can support for the females to come 33%? Okay, for the namesake, there and there, little bits and pieces. But in Panchayat Raj, in a Panchayat Raj system, the 33% reservation is there at a local level. But those husbands of those Sarpanch is ruling the party, that village and all those things. And she is physically like this, she is facing so much of problem. Now, after the marriage, she got three children. Now she got three children. She got children. Now, children 1, children 2. Now, the thing for my girl child, okay, what's happening, you know? She has to play role of mother now. She has to play role of wife. And she has to play a role of daughter-in-law. Okay, daughter-in-law. And she has to play role of daughter to their mother and father. Okay, then she has to play a role of employee also. This thing called doubling of the work. Doubling of work. What kind of work? She has a role of employee and she has a role of domestical thing. This thing has doubling of work. Everything is increased now. Work burden is increased now to her. She has to look after everything and she has to undergo the role of employee. Another thing we are forgetting, she is a female and she is a human. She is a external role. But who will consider internal role? She is also a human being, right? She also has to take her body. Now let's say male and female, both of them are going to office. Whenever the office will complete, in the same office, the male will come and sit. He will command her husband, the wife, that please get some coffee. He is forgetting that she is also equally tired. She also equally went to the office. This is a patriarchal society. Now, let's say we'll forget everything. She got old age. Since there is no property name, she doesn't own any property. Because of that thing, children won't look after her. Only they will look after their father because they are economically viable. On mother's name, there won't be any. So, she will be first thrown in a old age. She will be first thrown in a old age home. Again, there is so much of the trauma for her psychological trauma, emotional trauma. She don't get a family. So like this, if I go on speaking about this thing, okay, we'll be speaking everything, okay, in subsequent classes about the female, okay, what are the acts of acid attack, sexual attack and everything, we'll try to see. Now, we'll try to find this thing in our chapter. Now, why we took so much of time to understand this thing? If you understand this chart, now you can directly or indirectly understand other problems also. Okay, caste system and all those problems are there. You can easily understand the thing. Now, in a social structure, we have seen a family. Family is also one of the entity in the social structure. In the social structure, I have taken, where is my family? Okay, here. He is my grandmother. Sorry, she is my grandmother. He is my grandfather. He is my mother. He is my father. Then I have 4 siblings. Okay? Male, female, LGBTQ. Okay? Then specially abled person. SAP. Understanding the concept? Under the class? There is doubt in the lopala. Okay? దగ్గర మనం చాలా టైం తీసుకున్నాం. ఓకే, అర్థమవుతుంది కదా అందరికీ? చలో. So now I have taken one of the entity called female. From her mother, from womb to tomb, I have forget the tomb. Even after death also, father will be having a grander tomb. Father will be having a grander tomb. Tomb ante samadhi. Father will be having greater one. With the marble thing and everything. What about mother? She will be forgotten. Even during burial also, there is so much of the procedure for male. He has to first go to heaven, not mother. Even in heaven also, this kind of discrimination after death also. Okay. So, what we have studied till now is to summarize and to fit structure. We are understanding the structure. In the structure, we have so much kinship, family, caste system, okay, religion, tribe, and other things are there. In this, I have taken a family. Family is a fundamental basic unit. In the fundamental basic unit, okay, in a fundamental basic unit, I have taken my girl child. Okay, from her womb to tomb, she got discriminated. Because of it, many revolt. There is a problem. We have seen a problem. Inequality is a problem. Because of the inequality, there is a concept called feminism. Feminism. Feminist. Okay. The person who fight for the equality of the women with the same thing with the male is called what? Feminism. They are called as feminist. This, because there is so much of problem, inequality in everything, physical inequality, okay, economical inequality, political inequality, cultural inequality. I forgot to tell this cultural inequality. If she becomes a sati, if she becomes a widow, she will forcefully sent to the burning, that is sati. Okay, and she will be after widow. If she becomes a widow, she don't allow to get remarried. If she gets remarried, she will be criticized. Male can be married, there is no problem at all. And even a widow cannot do a rituals of his own son or daughter, being a widow. And if she comes, like whenever there is a good things are happening, if a widow will come, then you will think like, now my day will going to waste because I have seen a widow today. Like this, all the bad things are attached to the female thing only. And she will be unequal, and she is not getting like this. We have so many problems in the society. Because of these so many problems, the person, okay, want to uplift them, want to give empowerment to them. Empowerment to them. There will be a movements, feminist movements in India, across the world, wherever you go and see. Now, if you see a Nirbhaya Act or Disha Act or Domestic Violence Act, or let's say now there is a Marriage Age Act of 21 years. It has been uplifted from, increased from 18 to 21 now. Okay. All the things, I have forgot to tell here at the child marriage here. So, all of these problems, there is a movement, revolt, dissent and hartals in the society. For what? For the change in the structure. So, because of this reason, they tend to put so much of the force on the policy makers. Who are the policy makers? Legislature. We have 3 wings of the government, that is legislature, executive and judiciary. Okay, we are not a watertight compartment. Okay, everyone is not independent, even though they are independent, they are interdependent with the form of checks and balances. Okay, we have an indirect form of democracy, we have a parliamentary democracy. The parliamentary democracy says like these executives are responsible for the government or the people. Okay, people. That is a polity concept. Now you have understood, right? Why I have introduced polity? Why I have introduced science? Okay, you are getting a complete knowledge about it. So to make a policies, the politicians, that is legislatures requires. Legislature will be required. Legislatures will be required to form the government bill. Okay, this bill will become as a act. When it will become act? Whenever president give assent to it. President give assent to it, it will become as bill will become as act. Okay, you know this will be, you will be learning in polity, since it's the first class itself. Don't take too much of burden. Try to understand, try to glance over it, that's it. Don't take too much of burden now. Okay, now because of this thing, there is a policy change, there is a structural change, abolition of sati took place. Okay, and triple talaq has been removed, and now the consent of the female is happening. Even marital rape is also considered as a crime now. Okay, if there is no access in the schooling thing, so primary schooling has become a compulsory now. Even in private schools also, the girls has to be given a priority. In a jobs also, Article 16 says that female will be getting reservation. Okay, in every step, female are now getting reservation. Why? Because to uplift this. Because of this change, because of this likable group of people, that is called as NGOs. NGOs are those are called social groups. What? Because their movement, because of revolts, dissent, and hartha, they put pressure on the policy makers, legislature. Okay, ultimately they require a vote, right? So when there is a popular demand in the market, that is in a society, they have to change the thing. Otherwise, they won't be in the power. So they change. Again, this change, after some time, again will become a part and parcel of the structure. This part and parcel of structure, again some problem, the society will face some problem. This problem, because of this problem, this group of people, active people will be there who can understand the concepts well. They know the solutions with them. They put pressure on the policy. This cycle goes on and 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 goes on. Everything will goes on. So like this, now if we understand now syllabus, you can beautifully, society is not a big problem now for you. If you can read a family, if you can read any religion kind of thing, everywhere this structure will be fit. To write the mains answers also, if you can able to understand this concept slowly, and if you know the few acts, few changes, few facts, then you are done with the society. Not only with the society, polity, history, economy, geography, whatever subject you study. If you study in this manner, etymological process, if you know the structure well, the process will become easy. Okay. Like this, if you see now the previous year questions, when you fit this previous year questions and with this structure with the question, then you will easily write mains answers for the group 1 people. Even for the group 2 people, you require so much of mugging of the thing. One of the topper told me like, sir, if I don't have a knowledge at all, if I solve 30,000 questions, bits, I'll get group 1, group 2. Because it requires mugging. So much of the content need to be dumped. But if you dump a content, the reasoning, proper reasoning, you can able to remember more things, right? You can remember more things. Have a logic behind it. Okay? Understood the concept? Now we'll give the question and answer thing. Okay? Now you can ask me any question, otherwise I'll continue. Okay, now we left with 10 minutes. Okay, if you have any doubts, I'll address those things, otherwise I'll keep on teaching. The class need to be two-way, right? Not like one way. I'm pouring the information. Okay, your bowl will be very little bit. It will be the bowl size need to be increased, right? So when you ask many questions, you will tend to understand many things. If I know, I will tell. If I don't know, I am also I'm not omnipresent and omnipotent to tell everything. I learn and tell. Okay? There is no thumb rule that if I become a faculty, that means I know everything. No. I may not know few things. Okay, chalo. Kuch questions hai? Yeah.
What is the weightage of this prelims? How many questions are asked?
Very good question. This is a mains, especially 50 marks for the mains. Prelims weightage is very less. Okay, I can't tell you how many will get, but there is a possibility that he might ask. But in a mains, definitely you will be getting 50 marks. Definitely, there is a certain, because there is a 3 sections, that is a polity, there is a governance and society. Polity for 50 marks, governance for 50 marks, and this thing for 50 marks. Okay, that thing you should not ask me. You have to do homework and come to the class. Everything should not expect from the class. Something called as some homework is there. You need to do. Okay. Ask from the subject. Yes. Appreciable thing. Okay. Done.
What is the process?
Process పేరు ఏం లేదు. ఎటిమలాజికల్ అప్రోచ్ అనేది ఏంటంటే వర్డ్ని బ్రేక్ ది వర్డ్ అండ్ ట్రై టు లెర్న్ ది సబ్జెక్ట్. This is not that process. This is a social structural process. That's it. This is a social structural process. Okay, done. Good. Then, और कुछ है? What happened? I did not get you.
Policy changes take place. And bureaucrats will be seeing the same policies to implement the policies. And if the bureaucrat believes it is inclined to right or left.
See, you are just the executive. You have to execute the policy which the act has been made. If it's inclined to right, it's inclined to left, it's none of your business. Your business is to implement the policies, execute the policies which is made in the legislature. Because the people has the mandate. Preamble itself says, we the people of India, and we give to ourselves. That means people themselves sending the legislature to make the policies. So the people has the highest authority. That means whatever law made by the legislature, that has the highest authority. Since the highest authority is saying to implement that thing, it has been act, you have to implement. Whether left, right, you can go and to tell to them, because you will be there in the policy making also. Initial stages, you will be being a collector, district magistrate, you will be implementing the policies. When you become a secretary, when you become a cabinet secretary thing, then what happens, you know, you will try to make a policies. Then tend to the policy makers that, sir, it is inclined somewhere else, sir, there is a loopholes in it, so please rectify. You will give the suggestions. End of the day, you are only making the policy. Don't bother. Okay, initially you may feel left, right, and all those things, but you are going to make the policy. Okay, then, और कुछ है? हाँ, books to refer. The first thing is, don't bother about standard books now itself. Please listen to the class carefully, because you don't get time to refer the thing, because you will be sitting from morning 8 to evening 6. It is humanly impossible to go and refer new book. What you can do, we will be providing handouts to you. Already handwritten notes are there. I will be giving to you after every class. You will take this material, relate with this, go and search for the previous year question, solve the things. If you don't understand anything, come to the class, ask us, we'll solve your problem. After once coaching gets complete, okay, then you will get ample amount of time. Majority of the topics will be covered in our hand notes, because we will be referring 5-6 books to give you the material. Okay, this material is sufficient. I am not telling that this is only the sole authority, from this only the questions will come. No, I am not going to tell. So since you asked the question, Telugu Academy book of BA, please do refer that. Because if you buy the coaching institution material, if he gives a facts wrong, you can't sue him, right? But if Telugu Academy is the standard book, if some question came, answer key is wrong, but your answer is correct, then you can go to the court of law. Okay, then you can give the citing that authentic resource and tell them that this is the thing, you have to give me a rank and you have to give me a job. So follow the authentic source. Okay, that is Telugu Academy. BA first year or second year book is there. Please buy that book. Okay, Telugu medium is also there and English medium. For English medium it is called as social structure for Telugu Academy. Please do read that and follow the newspaper thoroughly. Okay, follow the acts, follow the rules and regulations. PIB will be given, government sites are there. If you go there, you will get everything. However, we are covering it, don't bother about those things. Okay, no. Okay, yeah, I'll be discussing after every chapter, or if the time doesn't permit me, what I will do after completion of the every syllabus, I will be taking previous year questions. I will be discussing all the points in it. With that, what you can make up your brain, like how to write the answers, how to attempt the questions, and everything will be looked after. Then, और कुछ है भाई? Understanding the concepts. So this is the approach. You need to. This is a holistic view. When you get a holistic view, then when you go in a deeper in it, you can easily come out and see where you are. And don't try to open a page and start reading from the chapter 1. First, what you need to do, take out a book of any subject, see how many chapters are there. Try to jot it down and try to understand every concept with the help of the seniors, with the friends. Try to know and then read the subheadings of every chapter. It will take approximately 2 to 3 hours to complete a book. Then have a complete glance over the subject. Then study. Then start studying. With that, what happens, you will be knowing what is the boundaries of the subject. Since you know the boundaries of the subject, you can easily solve. After that, what you need to do, if you read NCERT kind of thing, after every chapter, you will be having a backside question. Solve them. Write prelims questions and write a mains question. Show with the faculty or the seniors, whomever who has the access and affordability also. Okay, based on it, get checked. After that, solve the previous year questions. Don't jump directly to the previous year question, because you can't run when you take a birth itself, right? In infancy, you can't participate in Olympic and get a gold medal. It requires some homework, practice to get strengthen your bone, right? So first solve little small questions, and don't try to, like, you might be a graduate in your own field. You are not graduate in new field, right? Don't think in a graduate view. Think in a 6th class standard. When you are studying a 6th class book, think that you are a 6th class student and read and feel amazed. Like, wow, I have known this. Like this you have to feel. When you go up 7th class, then feel like 7th. Like this, what happens, you can appreciate the subject. If you see from the perspective of the graduate, you feel like I know everything. This is only, but you don't learn anything. Okay? When you are reading a 6th class book, feel like you are a 6th class student itself. What is who's going to ask? Chalo. और कुछ है? Everything will be learned in the perspective. First, learn the syllabus first, by heart the syllabus, components of the syllabus. Take any like material of us or a book of standard book, read it. Then you try to know the basic structure of the society. Then if you see the newspaper now, that newspaper will become a cakewalk for you. You don't see newspaper as other material, it will become as your need of the exam. You can easily write mains answers, you can write essays, and when you see some problem, dig the problem, why it took place. So if you see now in every news, you will be seeing the PUBG related thing, social media bullying, cryptocurrency, or women assault, okay, acid attacks. Now the trend has been changed. Now females are pouring acid on male. That is a good change, but there is a bad change too. Okay, anything crime is a crime. You should not support the crime, but upgradation has been took place. Okay, I am not supporting the acid attack, but I am telling now the ball has been shifted to others' court. Okay, no, the ball has to not be changed from others' court. Ball should be there in the umpire's hand. Okay, there has to be peaceful things has to be there, right? అర్థమవుతుందా క్లాస్? Okay, can you appreciate the class? Can you able to recall everything what you went through? Because my approach will be like this. Whatever subject I teach, I'll go and touch your day-to-day activity itself. Because it is not expertise game, right? I come here something, I'll show my expertise. You'll feel like numb. You don't understand anything. That is not you don't serve our purpose, right? My purpose is whatever I am teaching, it should be like you should something take to your home that I have learned something. Like this way, you are investing your time here. Learn everything properly. If you don't understand anything, ask a faculty. If that problem is too big, we'll request you. This question will be asked, addressed later. Okay? Thank you. Thanks for your time.